I said it's waves of the bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show the artist off and strut. Let the music do the talking while the talent gets the fun. They said it's all written, but I had to change the font. Come on, because I do what I want. Champions win, so I'm not about to taunt. After all the smoke clears, I'll be standing right here at the top with my peers, living life without fears. I'm full speed ahead, never looking in the mirror, never looking in the rear, cause I'm known to switch gears. Hey mom, thanks for raising me to be so brave. Tampa Bay, yeah, it's time for y'all to catch this wave. Ride the wave. Let's go.
Smurf on the track.
Waves of the Bay, right back at y'all, man. Checking in with you guys. It's the bottom of the hour, man. 10:37. I do have some guests that I want to bring on the line with me, man. I told y'all we're gonna have WLDCHLDBEATZ on the line, but we also got Professor Wagner on the line as well. So, fellas, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you.
All right, that's what it is, man. How are y'all doing tonight?
Hey, man, doing well. And thank you for the opportunity.
No doubt, man. Like I said, man, you came through a couple weeks ago with Preem, and, you know, I usually don't have people come back this quick, but a lot of people don't have things going on like you do either. Like, I haven't really heard of Trap Orchestra before, so that really caught my attention, and, you know, that's why I want to hear more about it from you for sure. So, Professor Wagner is a bonus, man. How you living, sir? Professor, you with us?
Hopefully he didn't get dropped.
I'm sure he'll call back. But yo, let's get it started like this, man. We got WLDCHLDBEATZ on the line. Welcome, Waves of the Bay, people. We do have another interview, and this is the reason why I love our platform, because like I said, it's all about Tampa Bay, and we actually give a chance to give back to the community by talking with the artists. You guys get to know more about these artists, and this isn't just an artist. He is a producer and also a curator from what I'm seeing here now too. So we got WLDCHLDBEATZ on the line. WLDCHLD, let's go ahead and just dive into it, man. Break down you as an artist for anybody that does not know who you are.
Absolutely. So, you know, I'm a producer. Any type of producer. You know, I make all types of music here big in Tampa Bay. I know a lot of you probably see me with Pusha Preem. Worked on a few of his projects. Working on something new right now that, you know, hopefully y'all will be able to hear. But also, you know, in-house over at Grand Bay, shout out Lex, Soda, Jose, Prado, everybody, Mike the Don. But yeah, man, I'm a producer and had, you know, some ideas to branch out and do something a little bit different.
Now, how did you? I know you had an idea to branch out and do something different, but how did you decide to combine these elements together for this type of an event?
Man, you know, like, so for those who don't know, the event is called Trap Orchestra Live. It's going to be April 19th at the Rialto Theater here in Tampa, Florida. The show is already sold out.
Hey, congratulations.
But we are, you know, I appreciate that. That's a good problem.
Yeah.
But we're doing a second show, and we're going to take this on the road. But I created Trap Orchestra Live. Simply, man, I just love music and having a good time. And so, like, just wanted to combine those two, honestly. Like, why not mix the energy of trap with the power of an orchestra? It's something that's a little bit different, but I know it'll be fun for everybody.
It sounds super dope, man, and I can just imagine the sounds that are going to come out of it. So how has it been, like, in the lead up, like in practice and behind the scenes right now? Like, how's that energy feeling?
Man, the energy is there. Like, it's exciting to watch, you know, an idea come to fruition and to see, like, you know, how I wanted it to sound, it sounded. And, you know, that's all thanks to kind of the amazing musicians that we have. I wish Professor Wagner, you know, wasn't having a malfunction so he could speak on it a little bit more. But he's really helped me curate this, the event, especially the music portion. We're basically, you know, USF School of Music is one of our sponsors, the contemporary music program. So we have some students, some alumni from there that is, helping us with this journey. And so watching it, just grow from an idea to, being, coming to fruition here on April 19th, Saturday, is going to be an amazing thing.
It's already here, man. It's right there. And the way time goes, it's already the end of the show at this point, man. So you're already about to figure out what else to do for the next show to make things even better. And it's already sold out. You're making a whole nother date. That's crazy, yo.
Yes, man. It's a blessing, honestly.
Yeah, those are definitely good problems to have, like you said, for sure.
Yeah, I can hear you, Professor Wagner.
Okay. Sorry about the delay. I'm locked in, y'all. But continue on. I'm ready to jump in. I got some thoughts, and I'm excited about this trap orchestra.
Well, hop on into the Double Dutch, man. We got Professor Wagner in the conversation. Introduce yourself for anyone who does not know you as well, man. It's good to talk with you again.
Of course. What's up? What's happening, Tone? What's up, everybody? This is Professor Wagner, the director of the Commercial and Contemporary Music Program over at the University of South Florida School of Music. And, like Wild Child said, we collaborated, through a gracious connection between Pusha Preem, hearing some of the great things that is coming out of Wild Child beat-wise, and, kind of just threw this idea out about the trap orchestra, and I jumped right on it, because as a kid growing up, from the golden era of hip-hop and the trap era of hip-hop, knowing that we are able to bring some young talent, alumni from USF, some community members from Tampa that play, different instruments and can all come together to put together a vision, a 3D experience of being able to play some of the biggest hits from the trap era is something that this city, I think, didn't know they needed, but now they know they needed it because the ticket sales are showing it, the bookings are showing it, and the excitement behind it now is becoming something exponential. And to be able to support this mission by offering the School of Music building to these young artists and musicians to come together as a community and start to create this and make this a real living and breathing experience for other people in this city is something that it's a reward within itself, man. These are the things that we do for free. We could do for free for the rest of our life because we love music that much, and we love to entertain and bring that platform to the streets in the city.
It's about legacy, man. That's really what it's about, and you guys you have a purpose with what you're doing too. So that's huge, man. I love to hear that. And Wild Child, let's move back over to you, man. Is this your first event that you get to curate?
Man, this is it. This is the first one.
Hey.
Yeah. And I've been thinking about this forever. This has been a goal of mine, for a while, and I finally, decided to pull the trigger on that. But I'm happy to see where it's at, and I'm excited to see what it's going to become. And I want to highlight some of our other collaborators. We got, St. Pete's very own DJ Donnie Love on the ones that he's at the event. And we also have, best host in the city, Buster Bust, going to be hosting the event.
Beast.
So it's going to be an amazing night.
That sounds like a great time, man. Like I said, Trap Orchestra just kind of caught my attention. Like I can see that just going every which way. So as a curator, taking on that role and, wearing those shoes for the first time, what's something that now that you had no idea going into it?
Ooh, that's tough. So as a producer, and because you make music, we're kind of lone wolves. We do our thing in the middle of the night. We make our beats, headphones, and but this is something that requires me to curate not only a large event for all types of people, but also work with the artist, really push my vision a little bit more than just working with a specific artist. And so I didn't realize how much it would be. I'm a little bit of an introvert personally, but I think it's brought me out of my shell, and I think it's only going to get better from here.
Yeah, man, it's a lot. Like, honestly, like, I haven't done quite a few shows in my time, man. It's always something. One piece of advice I'll give you that I gave DJ Spaceship way back in the day, man. Like, whatever you do, the audience has no idea unless you bring attention to it. So if you happen to mess up, just keep on going. They ain't going to know. Play it off,
Yep.
Act like it's whatever it might be. Keep it cool, and they ain't gonna have any idea what's going on. So that's one piece of advice from us, man. We were at Williams Park out in St. Pete doing a summer event and had no tent. We didn't think that far ahead, and his equipment started just overheating. So we had to figure out an alternative on that one, like on the spur of the moment. One time is crazy, like legendary stuff like this. You'll run into stuff like that. So just keep your cool and execute, man. That's really what it's all about.
Yeah, execute. Have fun.
So I just asked you about what's one of the things that was kind of like an obstacle. I want to hear like what's one of the benefits of doing this event that you had no idea going into it?
Man, honestly, I had no idea how many people would be interested in just being involved. The outpouring of support, outpouring of help, the sponsors. I'd love to shout them out as well. Obviously, USF School of Music, Classic Events, Party and Rentals and Decor, Game Time After School Program, Be Well Foundation, Fabian Photos, all types of, and much more that I can't think of off the top of my head. But just the outpouring of support, the amount of people that will, help you push your idea if you just let them. You express what you're trying to do. And so, that's something that is kind of a testament to me, just having, those jitters, like, man, should I do this? Should I not? Should I invest in this? Should I not? And, taking that leap of faith and realizing that, like, the universe is here for you.
You jumped into the mosh pit, man.
Yeah. That's
got
definitely
you.
one thing I realized that I'm grateful for.
That's fire, man. That's super dope. Like, and they say no idea is original, but I can't remember hearing a trap orchestra idea before. So I'm sure there's something out there like it, but to bring it to life is exciting in itself. And Professor Wagner, so you were able to help out, like, as far as like the with the orchestra itself.
Yeah, 100%. I mean, listen, I am a connector of people and I'm a community builder. So when I get the call and Wild Child's like, look, we're putting together this idea and we need, do you have some horns available? Do you have some violins available, some string instruments? If I'm trained to pick up the phone and make a call. I have some students that have come up through the commercial music program, and they come in playing these instruments. And what is really interesting about the times now is a lot of these students, they're coming into the school like on high level talent, right? So what we're providing for them is guidance and professionalism of how they could take what they're doing and go into these environments and, put on for the people. So when I got that phone call, I said, absolutely. I called some of the alumni that I know that worked with me for the years past and some who are on the come up that are fresh, hot, young talent and said, yeah, let's put this together. Let's get into the building. And that's what's happening now.
Man, this sounds so fire, man. So April 19th, next Saturday already. Crazy. We're going to have the Trap Orchestra event. I got Wild Child Beats. I got Professor Wagner on the line right now. Wild Child, I want to know, let's take it all the way. Let's sidetrack where we're at right now, man. I'm looking at your name. I know artists always have a meaning behind everything. So what is the significance of you not having the eyes in Wild Child Beats?
Man, that's I'm happy you asked that, but it's kind of cheesy, but it's true. Like, and that's something you have to realize when you create any sort of art, is that, once you put it out there, especially being a producer, it's no longer about you. And so I wanted to take the eye out of that. It's not about me. Once I, make a beat and I give it to an artist, at that point, they're going to make it into whatever they want it to be. I'll have some say-so, but I'm not the artist, the rapper, or, singer. So, that's something I tried to acknowledge early on and accept as well, because, as a producer, sometimes we have a vision for our music and, how we want certain things to sound. But when you put things out into the world, it's no longer up to you. Your job is to create your art and from there, accept whatever grows from it.
It's the same as a DJ, man. I could be in the biggest whoever, Jeezy mode, not Jeezy, Jeezy mode, and the whole crowd ain't trying to hear that all night, man. I got to play what the crowd wants, man. I'm here for the crowd. It's not about me, so I feel you completely when it comes to that, man. Oh man, so this is the first of. You said you're already planning the second night. Have you already have a date set for that?
We do not have a date set. That will be over the summer. And so once we lock in everything, we will be announcing that. We hope to announce it, within the days after the event.
Okay. And how often are we going to be doing this moving forward? Like, is this going to be something you guys adopt, moving quarterly, or, are we going to switch up the style and maybe switch up genres, I guess? I mean, what's the plan on that?
So, man, our goal is to take this on the road. So we're, already planning other cities as well. And, it's probably going to be an annual event just because of, the amount of time that, we plan to be gone.
Okay.
And so, but, whenever we come home, we're going to do something special for the city. And even for this particular show on this Saturday, we do have something special, for the city. Shout out Tom G. But, we'll wait.
Shout out to Tom Jizzle.
Press all of that. Yeah.
Okay, that sounds exciting. So, all right, let's go back to the music. I actually have Wild Child Beats. I have Professor Wagner on the line right now. Wild Child, I know that you've been working with Preem, and y'all have been crafting a whole nother sound together. So, what as a producer, how do you feel like your sound is elevating right now?
Man, I can definitely say he pushed me to expand my horizon. Consider, patterns and types of music that I wouldn't normally consider or maybe don't consume myself. And, I think that's the best thing about it. Like, one thing I've always set out for myself is to be that producer that can make whatever. Any type of artist comes in there, whether you want boom bap, rage, trap, anything. I want to be the producer that you can, that can make that for you. And, I think that's what definitely Preem has helped me do. Especially in the Afrobeat space. Like, I feel like I've been through, like, a few iterations and growing, with that genre, starting from, like, your normal, kind of soft Afrobeats to now we're into, like, kind of Afrofusion with our, latest single that, just dropped called Blame It On Me, and just huge shout out to Pusha Preem for, continue to work with me on that. And we're seeing the results. That's, peaked at #1 on the world charts in the U.S. and the U.K. on iTunes. So, we're real proud of the work that we're doing. And it's great to just be able to continue to push my sound, be creative, as well as, like, hone my skill. I think that's an, important thing as a producer. I don't want to just be stuck in one lane.
Man, congratulations on those accomplishments for real, man. This is the reason why over here I cannot stand the term local artist, because you're a testament right there, man. You, Preem, even what we're doing right now, you're talking about taking this on the tour pretty much. So you're way past local already. But if you have your business right, which Professor Wagner, I'm sure you could speak to, and I know we talked about this when y'all were here, but if you got your business right, you're global. And Pusha Preem is global, so, Theo Lodge is global. I spoke with Shadkur and Theo Lane last week. They're global. Dynasty is global. If you got your business right, you can be global easily. It's about making your music accessible to everybody out there so they can fall in love with it.
Yeah, facts. Accessibility that's key. And realizing that, the audience, the world is huge, man. There's an audience for everything. You don't have to just appease the people around you. There's so many more people that will love the things that you do. And, once you realize that, and you get, I guess, change your mind state and open yourself up to that, you'll see the results of it.
Yeah, man, all the way. So we got Wild Child Beats. We got Professor Wagner on the line. Professor, what other events do you have going on that we need to know about?
Oh, 100%. Shout out one more time for Trap Orchestra. That April 19th is going to be a monumental day. We're having a hip hop conference called The Element that's going to go down in the School of Music. on April 25th. So that's a Friday, April 25th from 6:30 to 9:30. And we are going to have a panel of a bunch of hip-hop moguls, local community members to talk about business of hip-hop, share some stories about hip-hop, and just talk about, where hip-hop is now and where it's going to go. We got the brothers Full Force, for those of you who are fans and grew up in that era, watched House Party.
Yep.
Full Force is going to be in the building. We also have Mark Green, who's one of the partners that started the Hip Hop Museum up in New York, in the Bronx, New York. So I'm really excited about that. So that's April 25th at the School of Music, the Element Hip Hop Conference going down 6:30. It's a free event. So please just show up and be ready to learn and contribute something to the community for us.
Man, I wish I had these type of events when I was growing up. And I am from the middle of the map. Like, this ain't happening in Kansas even right now in this day and age. But at the same time, I wish I had these type of events I could stream or, just see, because you're opening eyes up, and that's gonna reap dividends, for sure, man. Hey, thank you both for what y'all are doing right now. Like, this is a fire idea, and just I love the energy around both of y'all.
And I appreciate it. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
So before I get y'all up out of here, man, I do have Blame It On Me queued up, so I'll be spinning that one here in just a second, Wild Child. But I want to know, what else do you guys want to let the community know, especially you, Wild Child? What else do you want to let the community know around this Trap Orchestra event?
Man, I just want people to know that I'll give you like just a synopsis, man. It's going to be a night where, elegance meets energy. We got some of the most talented instrumentalists in the city, really going crazy. And they're going to be performing and reimagining some of your favorite trap anthems. I'm talking Jeezy, Gucci, Gorilla, more. Live streams, brass, percussions. This is not, a soft, quiet event. This is going to be turned up. It's going to be live. It's going to be fun.
It's like one of the marching bands.
Intimate. Yeah, it's going to be intimate as well. And so, I just want, the city to enjoy it. I hope it, continues to grow, and I appreciate all the support that I've gotten. And like I said, huge shout out to Professor Wagner for all his assistance as well.
Yeah, man, that synergy, that collaboration is huge. Professor, what else you got for us, man? Last words.
Yeah, man, I'm going to tell everybody right now, Trap Orchestra is going to change the way we listen to music from here on out. This is about the community coming together and doing the thing. Just like you said, Tone, these are things that we've needed as we grew up and things that are not happening. And now that we have aligned and joined like Voltron, it's going to be something big, and it's only going to grow from here. So come out, be a part of history. Everybody has a story. Being in the building is making sure that your name is written in the history of that story for everything in the future of music. So we're excited.
Huge. It's going down next Saturday. We got the Trap Orchestra event going down. I got Wild Child Beats, Professor Wagner. This is Waves of the Bay. This is WMNF Tampa on top of that. Before I let y'all go, drop your social media information so people can follow along.
Absolutely. So, Trap Orchestra Live. Trap Orchestra Live, just as it sounds, just as it's spelled for the Trap Orchestra page. My personal page is Wild Child Beats. It's without the I's and a Z at the end. So WLDCHLDBEATZ.
All right.
100%. And mine is just at USF_commercial_music on IG. One more time, that's at USF_commercial_music on IG.
Hell yeah. I appreciate you guys, man. And one more time, thank y'all for taking time out on a Saturday night to give us a call and talk about this event. Super blessings to y'all, man. Have a great event next Saturday. It's already a week away. So people that hear my voice, man, even if you don't, if you hear this on the replay, check out Trap Orchestra, see something you have not seen, and then also support the artists that we have enrolled in college, man. Like, this is dope. Like I said, it's a synergy of just fire. So I'm looking forward to it. Great idea. Great talking with you guys. And thank you guys again for taking time out. Have a good rest of your evening. All right.
Yeah, man. Thank you.
All right. Y'all take care now. This is Waves of the Bay right back at the top of the hour. Once again, this is WMNF Tampa. I got Blame It On Me, produced by Wild Child Beats. I'm going to queue up right now. But let me go on and just play some promos. I'll get that out the way. That way, once I hit play on the music, I'm going the rest of the way. So everything you hear tonight, everything you have here or will hear at the same time is all Tampa Bay based, which is the reason why I'm speaking with Wild Child Beats. I'm speaking with Professor Wagner. We're talking about things going on out here in Tampa Bay that's going to affect not just Tampa Bay, but the world, as long as we execute correctly. And I'm sure that they got that all the way down pat. Super dope idea. I can't wait to see it come to life, man. This is Waves of the Bay. I'll be right back with y'all. Let's hit some promos up, y'all.
Yeah, I said it's Waves of the Bay. If you ain't about the action, better find another lane. If you ain't providing platforms, better find another stage. I'm living in my purpose, every day is game day. And now it's time to level up. Give the people what they want, show the artist off and strut. Let the music do the talking while the talent gets the fun. They said it's all written, but I had to change the font. Come on, because I do what I want. Champions win, so I'm not about to taunt. After all the smoke clears, I'll be standing right here at the top with my peers, living life without fears. Never looking in the mirror, never looking in the rear, cause I'm known to switch gears. Hey, mom, thanks for raising me to